you got to put some respect on Lerone Murphy's name, bro. This dude is so technical, so good, and we saw a much improved takedown defense from Murphy with some grappling on the offensive end as well. Through and through, I just thought we saw a bigger, stronger guy, more fit at that weight class, just kind of use his athleticism to win a lot of that fight. What'd you think?
Yeah, I agree, Derek. This is a fight that I would actually like to run back. I don't
Hmm.
know if Culibao was actually injured going into the third. He definitely did not fight like the Culibao we've seen in a
Hmm.
lot of his previous fights. But admittedly, that could also be attributed to Lerone Murphy just being an absolute animal. Like you
Yeah.
said, this dude came in big, strong, stuff in the takedowns, looking really good, initiating his own, mixing it up in a style that we didn't really expect, and made Culibao look lackadaisical or underprepared or just not ready for the moment that he was having, which kind of to me as a fan of Culibao is literally sitting there thinking like, all right, when is this dude going to start yelling at him, screaming in his face, getting up, wanting to be that dog that we've seen him been? It seemed like he tried to bring it out, but something was going on. I know in the middle of the third or the second to the third, he was telling his coaches, I'm hurt. And they kept on like, oh, like where? And he just wouldn't say. There was some mutterings going on. I didn't actually catch if he was hurt or not. And then having the liver kick, just the toes hit the liver, at least to the casuals. Yeah, especially my lady that was looking, she's like, "God, that didn't even touch him." But we all know you just catch a toe to the liver. That's all you need. It hurts. You're going down. So I don't think that was it. But do you think there was anything else at play to why Culibao didn't really fight his normal, typical fight, Derek?
Sometimes, bro, you're just not there. Sometimes you're not on, and it happens, bro. And you can't be mad at nobody. This is the performance game right here, man. All of us have to go through it, and if you know what it's like to perform, you know that's a very real fact right there. I will say that there was a little bit of oddities because it seemed like he was gesturing that something was wrong, but then when the coaches, like you said, would ask about him, he just wouldn't say anything, which then makes me think, do you not trust your coaches? Are you too locked in? Like what's going on here? That's like further deeper issues that we're probably reaching if we're being honest. The reality is I just thought that when you're getting outgunned a little bit and when you're listen, man, when you're in there staring across from a dude and you're like, I don't know how to figure out this puzzle, things start going awry a little bit, and the big toe to the liver did not help things whatsoever because, yeah, Culibao folded, and it looked like from that point on, the fight was pretty much won for Murphy at that point. I will say a big third round definitely did help. But at the end of the day, when you look at the numbers, man, the numbers 87 total strikes for Murphy, 40 for Culibao. So Culibao just never really inserted himself into the fight. I think that's what it comes down to. Do you legitimately think if they ran this back three times, who would be the winner in a trilogy bout?
Ooh, in a trilogy. That's an interesting one, Derek. Because I would have said Culibao, but seeing how Lerone Murphy went about his fight style, man, it might come down to the wire on a close one.
Mm-hmm.
I'm still rocking with Culibao just cause, but man, it's a lot closer than one would have thought previously. What about you?
Yeah, I'm thinking Lerone Murphy, man. I just thought the overall skill set worked in a little bit more, and we thought that Josh Culibao, he can submit you, he can do some stuff, but we didn't see any real wrestling or anything from that. And then Murphy said he started initiating the grappling because he felt a literal strength difference. He's like, oh, I'm just stronger than this guy. Like, all right, let's just bully him up a little bit. So big win for the hometown favorite, Lerone Murphy, still undefeated, 13-0-1 on his MMA career.